So basically, ladies and gentlemen, we have started this podcast in hopes of, first and foremost, bringing a little entertainment value, bringing a little education value, bringing a little just value in general, right? And
Yeah, want it to be entertaining yet informative. We want to be able to, help people in areas that, questions you have. Like, we want to maybe do a physical trainer for the fact that people might not know how to work out at home right now during quarantine without equipment, stuff like that. And we'd also like to get it out on social media to where, we could have input from people. What do you want to hear? What interests you? I mean, we've talked about, obviously, craft beer segment maybe once a week. But is there anything else out there that people, would like to be informed about or, on a weekly basis? We'll try to do live shows from certain places once things decide to open up, and we can do that.
I think so. Basically, with that said, we're going to talk about everything under the sun that you can think of. We're going to come up with some shit. It's going to be raw. It's going to be real. It's going to be authentic. It's not going to be filtered, and it's not going to be
no script.
No script, and no what do you call no censorship, basically.
Yeah.
And that's
what people want to hear about, what we would like to tell people about, anything and everything that could possibly be.
Yeah. And we're gonna have a
off the cuff raw footage.
Yeah. It's gonna be sports. It's gonna be like you said, we're gonna do a craft beer segment where we're gonna have a couple people on, and we're gonna do tasting of craft beers, and whoever comes on, they're gonna pick their own thing, what beer they want to bring on to the show. And we're going to give a lot of recognition to some local breweries and, local places or as far as like California, where one of my favorite breweries ever is Coronado over on Coronado Island in San Diego. The Coronado Brewing Company, great place. And we're going to try to get some beer from there. I had beer from there all the way down in Aruba, actually, last year. It was $14 a bottle. But
well, I mean,
I had to
it's coming from California to Aruba. That's trip. But I mean, not even that. If there's anybody out there that there's beer that they know of or breweries they want to have us try.
Right. Or if you are a brewer, if you're a brewer and want to come on and you want to bring your beer on, fucking bring it.
Yeah,
bring it on. We will. We'll put it on.
We'll get your name out there. And anybody that watches it'll see, and that's what
it's about. If it's good, then we'll let them know it's good.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's definitely going to be real. We're not going to tell you we like something that we don't like, but
right.
If it's good,
the risk you take. Like, I'm not going to pretend I like the Cowboys just to get a Cowboys fan on here that brings me value. Fuck the Cowboys, for starters.
However, I hate the Patriots, but Dave Portnoy is the man. So,
yeah, man. I think we're also going to do a cooking section where we're going to have our cousin on, Davey. He's going to do like half-hour cooking tutorial type of thing, just like
his best recipes.
Yeah, which he's a great cook, and it's going to be good. We're going to do video, we're going to do audio, podcast. It's going to go. This is going to be up on IGTV. It's going to be up on YouTube. Some of them are going to be long, some are going to be short. We're going to clip them. We're going to, if we find something valuable that comes out of any of these episodes, we'll clip it, chop it down, whether it's like a minute or 2 minute part of the conversation that brings some kind of value to whoever.
And get it out there.
We're going to put it out like, it'll go on the Instagram stories. It'll go on, LinkedIn. It'll go on YouTube stories. It'll go on, there's stories on everything. Snapchat. We're going to probably get into TikTok and get some shit out there because I like to dance, and TikTok is a spot for that. So
Yeah, TikTok is definitely the spot for that.
definitely a spot for that. I think there's a lot of value to be had out of TikTok, and a lot of attention in TikTok. But I think really the most important part of it is that it's going to be real people talking about real shit about, no holds barred. Like, there's only a couple things like I don't want to get into, which is like politics. Don't bring that shit over
Yeah,
here.
I don't want any
Don't bring that
politics on here.
negativity. Religion, respect everybody's religion. Do what you do you, but don't bring that shit on our show. Basically, we don't want to talk politics. Don't want to talk religion.
Yeah, we
Don't
don't
want
want
to
to talk
talk
anything that's
controversial shit.
divisive to anyone, which
Right.
unfortunately that stuff is.
And honestly, there's plenty of religious and plenty of political podcasts out there
Yeah.
that you can go get whatever bullshit that you want to listen to.
Yeah. It's nothing
as far
against
as that's
anyone. It's
concerned.
just that's not,
Yeah.
just want real and information and entertainment and not,
Yep.
So
we want to bring. So like I said, we want to bring local business owners on. We want to bring, food people on, beer people, wine people. Like Bob said, physical trainer. We want to get on. I'm going to hit up my man Kevin down in Orlando. He's a personal trainer. We're going to see if we can get him on. Maybe show a couple things. My buddy Dr. Johnson Lee out in Beverly Hills. He's a plastic surgeon. Got his start here in New York, Albany Med, trauma surgery. Very, very good surgeon. We're going to get him on and talk some shit and see what he's got to say. We're going to talk a little bit about the corona. We're going to talk some other stuff. And
like you said, some will be recorded. We'll go live when we can for certain segments.
Once we get this thing kind of shaped up and shined up and know what we're really doing from the technical end of it, then we could go do some live stuff and
and plus we got to wait till stuff starts to open up to where we can, get in a local brewery, get in a local bar.
Yeah. We're going to do all that. And I think it'll be dictated by whoever, who follows the podcast, who follows the YouTube channel, in the comments, in the emails, basically what you want to see. Like, we're going to make it happen. Like, no matter, if you want to get some specific industry leader on, we got the means to do that, and we're going to do it. And hopefully
it's about what anybody wants. We'll obviously do our own thing, but we'll also be letting you guys out there pick things you want to hear about, things you want to see, learn about.
Yep.
And as long as we can make that happen, we can.
Yep. Want to bring value to everybody, and that's pretty much it. Like,
especially now with the things that are going on, we want to just, especially with local businesses, if we can get them on and help them keep going, especially, the struggles they're going to be going through and already going through it. It'll help them. It'll help you guys learn and know more about stuff that's going on.
We're going to argue about who's better New York baseball team, the Mets or the Yankees.
Well, hey, when they come back, they might be in the same division this year, depending on how things go. If they do stay in Florida and play down there.
Not much of an argument, but.
Hey, man, come on. Your players aren't even coming back. Aaron Judge might not be back at all this year. What are you talking about?
Nah, he'll be back.
That's what I saw.
Well, he'll be back. You get them ribs healed up, he'll be back.
Yeah, and ribs that nobody even knew was hurt.
Yep. He didn't even know they were hurt.
Yeah.
He thought he was dying.
We'll obviously be talking about Giants. A little bit about the Giants. A lot about the Giants.
A lot about the Giants. We're big Giants fans around here.
Things go well. Maybe we'll be doing a live podcast from the parking lot of a game and at the game.
We're definitely going to do that. On the tailgate.
I mean, the season has to happen. So
yeah.
For that to happen.
On the tailgate, Giant Stadium.
We'll be going around. We'll be talking to fans.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be fun. I think we got a lot to offer, and we're going to fucking find out what's up.
But yeah, we're gonna need your guys' input to, tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what interests you.
Yep.
Because yeah, we could do our own thing, and that'll happen a lot too. But we want input. We want people to be part of it.
We need some talking points. Not that we could not that we could
We
not
could
that
talk
we,
all
we
night
could
long if
talk.
you want, but
Oh
at the
yeah.
same time, we want
We
to know
want to
what
bring
you want
value.
to hear.
Want to bring value to everybody, and I think we got a lot of value to offer. I am of the entrepreneurial mindset, and I think I have a lot of creative things to offer out. Especially now. Um, when people are out of jobs and looking for ways to make ends meet. I think I have a lot of to offer in that department. Um,
Yeah, just
sports
like things
wise,
like you said, selling stuff on eBay.
Dad, I sure be having a video.
Nice.
technical difficulty number one,
That's
frozen.
gonna happen.
So we're gonna do basically we're doing these uh, these episodes and what have you on Zoom. Um, I believe Zoom will allow us to kind of stream out to all the social media platforms and video platforms that we want to get out to. And so obviously with that and with Wi-Fi and with my daughter in the background watching Netflix and my son upstairs playing Fortnite, you're going to possibly have some technical difficulties. But
Yeah, it's raw though. It's raw and off the cuff.
we'll get through it.
That's what makes it what it is.
I think we'll get through it. We'll push through it, and we're just gonna bring the real.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk music. We're gonna talk a lot of different shit. Like I'm excited to just open up the can, and we're gonna get people on here that are interesting and want to talk, and
Well, like you said, you got a barber friend that wants to do barbershop talk. Just
right.
Real life. It's what people do.
With a couple different barbers. So that's another segment we're going to probably get into. Actually, he just hit me up yesterday and said that he has another barber that wants to get in and do it. Happens to be a Patriots fan, so we can get a little conflict going with that.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
one a Jet fan, one a Patriots fan. That should be interesting.
Yeah. So
what are we going to play? Referee because we're the Giants?
Yeah, probably. But it's we got some interesting people lined up. My buddy John is going to be on, and interesting guy, and he's done a lot of things. Ex-Marine, went to the Olympic qualifier as a wrestler. A lot of different cool shit and cool people that don't get the chance to talk their story
and put their knowledge out there. Stuff that people might find interesting. Like you said, state champion wrestler. That's when we were talking to him the other night, it was like nobody would know about wrestling like that. Most schools don't have a good wrestling program because there's not a lot of people like that out there with that knowledge. Everybody's got the football team, the baseball team, the basketball team, but it's like programs like that where you need somebody with knowledge to run a program like that.
Yeah. I think it's there's the potential to be, have a lot of fun and do a lot of cool shit on here, and the input's going to be important. And we're just going to come up with off the cuff shit, and we're going to have some random people on here that probably don't fit any,
category. There's
niche.
No category.
No, it's just, and we're not looking to fall into a niche. We're looking to, set the bar
Variety.
a bit higher and just be, just variety, bring lots of value. lots of interesting things, and see what we could do. And hold on one second. What's up, baby?
There's nothing else to watch. I keep going on frozen, but they're over.
Okay, well, you got to give me a few minutes. Okay,
I'm gonna color.
that's as raw as it gets.
Yeah, nothing else to watch.
No, it's genuine. It's, and I think it's like it adds a different level of charm when you have like the kids and the whatever you got that walks in and
Yeah, not just somebody sitting in a room somewhere where nobody's going to come in and it's just
it's not
scripted.
staged. Yeah, it's not staged.
Scripted. You know exactly what you're going to say. You know exactly what the people you're talking to are going to say.
Yeah, I mean, no staging.
Real life is not that way.
No, real life is fucking full send for me anyway.
Yeah, it's got to be.
In a few minutes, babe. You could color it and then I'll pull it out. Yeah, it does. It's important, and I don't like scripted. I like real. I like funny, and we're gonna have some funny shit. We're gonna have some.
Yeah, it's hard to be funny when it's scripted.
Yeah,
Unless you're a top stand-up comedian, you can't script something and have it be funny because it's just it's got to be off the cuff. It's got to be in the moment.
Yep. And we're gonna, this is gonna be our intro. We're gonna record just a little intro for each podcast type of thing, but
yeah, just a couple minutes telling you who's on and what their background is, but that's about it.
This is the podcast is called Pure Vibez. Tom, or you call me Fizz, whatever. Everybody else calls me Fizz. Big Bob. This is it. We're gonna host. We're gonna keep it real, keep it fucking pushing. Hopefully.
But yeah, everybody out there, your input will go a long way as to which direction this goes in most days. Yeah,
and we don't know how many episodes we're gonna do a week or whatever. But the more comes in, because we're excited to do it. We're like really excited to do it. It's fun.
I mean, I'll do it multiple days a week if that's if there's enough out there for what people want to hear. I mean, I have no problem.
Yeah, same here.
Like you said, we're definitely gonna do probably a craft beer segment once a week.
Yep.
We'll have, I'm sure, at least another once a week have just something random. But if it gets to where people want to hear different things, we'll get on as much as we can and give them what they want to hear.
Right.
Whether it be just something entertaining, whether it be something informative that people are trying to get information on that we can help them with.
I will say stay tuned because I got this little book right here with a lot of names in it of people that I'm going to hit up to bring on this show. That'll bring a lot of value and a lot of interest. And we're going to try to really, really gear towards not just a specific industry that somebody wants to hear about, but we're going to try to gear towards an entertaining figure in the industry that you want. Like, my buddy Johnson, the plastic surgeon, he's funny. He's an entertaining guy. He's very out there. He doesn't really give a fuck what people think. He's great at what he does. He's a full package dude, and I think he's a really great just person in general. He's a really kind guy, and I feel like him versus a lot of other doctors in that area, you could have the highest up public figure in that area, and I would rather have Johnson on because I know that he's going to bring a little bit of entertainment value. He's going to bring, the knowledge. He's going to bring an opinion, and most importantly, he's going to bring real, and we're going to get real from him. And that's what we're looking for. We don't want the most popular I mean, and if the most popular person in their
It's the
area
most
is
real
the
and
most
entertaining person.
great, bring them. But at the same time, like we don't want to sit here and do a you know interview that's just I'm gonna pay off a page and you're gonna
Monotoned.
yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to bring the real shit and have it be fun and interactive. And once we go live, we're gonna get once we get some a bit of a following and we can go live, we'll add people on in randomly. Like I mean, I'm the type of random. I'm very random. I'm the type to go up at a festival or some shit and go grab somebody and say, "Hey, come take a selfie with me." They don't know my name, like but I don't. I'm very outgoing, and I will grab people out of the crowd and hey, shoot the shit. Like if you want to get on and talk to us, get on and talk to us. Like
Yeah,
it's
we've been known to make friends wherever we end up.
everywhere. So
We bring the party.
That's the truth. It's the real truth, and now we're bringing it to you.
Yeah, like I said, and
Basically.
if we're doing a live video podcast and there's somebody on, you got questions, instead of us asking your question for you, we'll just pop you on there and then
Yeah, you got
ask the
questions
question
for
live
us?
yourself.
You got questions for us? Come on. Send it. If there's something you want to see, I'll put the email up on here, and I'll leave it on here. But it's purvbz@gmail.com. Send it. Hit us up. Tell us what you want to hear, who you want to see on here. If you want to come on here and want to talk about something, come on here. Talk about something. You got something that's interesting, something that's valuable that you want to give out. Or what we're not looking to do is have somebody come on here and try to sell stuff to the customer, to the fan base, or that's not the idea.
If you got
So
something entertaining and informative,
don't come on here with a sales pitch. Come on here with something valuable, something real, and just be willing to give something to the audience. So that way, giving and being kind and being generous and things like that, always it's karma. It'll lead to good things. Just don't come on here and try to pitch your product because it just won't make it on this show because that's not what we're here for. It's not what we're into. It's not what we're doing at this point in time.
but at the same time, if there's local businesses you want to give a shout out to,
shout
by
them
all
out.
means.
Just don't put your coupon up on the screen.
Yeah. If you want to just, let people know what businesses are out there doing good things for people, then
by all means.
I mean, like you got the Cask and Rasher who, are working hard getting out orders and helping people.
Good job.
So.
Yeah, they are. They've had to change their whole business model over there, and
And they've done well by people. So I mean, if you want to come out and talk about people like that, that's a totally different story.
Yep.
We're all about helping local businesses if you can.
Yep. So, that being said, this is Pure Vibes with Bob and Tom, and that sounded kind of cheesy, but we're gonna work on that. That's about it. This is gonna be episode 1, and this is gonna be the. What's that, babe? Huh? Yeah, cool.
This is the introduction.
This is going to be episode 1. This is going to be the intro. This is going to be kind of a somewhat tone setter, probably not very interesting, but just to let
want to get out there what we're about, what we're trying to accomplish with this.
We'll call this the pilot.
The pilot.
The pilot. Intro to the pilot. The pilot's going to be the next one with Dr. Johnson Lee. We're going to get his ass on here first and foremost and see what he's got to say. And then we're going to get a couple buddies on here and see what they got to say.
Beer and food and whatever else they want to talk about.
So, that being said, over and out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Yes, definitely.
And we'll
Just
see
let
you
us know.
again.
Like I said, just let us know what you want to hear, what you want to know about.
We'll see you again soon.